my friends Cybil and Coco, who I love dearly and came to me through my children's education. And they are educators and a chef here in the city of Philadelphia, and they just bought their first home. And it did not look like this when they bought it, and now it does. And they have fantastic stories, and their home lives and breathes those stories, and we just wanted to share some of it with you and to share some of the two of them with you. Cybil, you're from where?
I'm from Long Island.
Coco, you're from where?
I came from Bolivia.
Who found who?
I found him.
You went to Bolivia.
I did.
Picked him up.
Yes.
Worked hard for that.
Yes, I did.
Brought him back.
I didn't work that hard for it.
Brought him back.
Brought him back.
Brought him back to Princeton.
Yes, I did.
Somehow you ended up in Philadelphia.
Yes.
How long have you been here?
6 years.
What are you doing here in Philadelphia?
I teach in Kensington. I teach students that speak Spanish, so I teach them in Spanish and English, kindergarten.
And what are you doing here in Philadelphia?
I cook in Philadelphia.
Where do you cook?
Well, I work for Michael Solomonov now, but I am at Abe Fisher. I'm a sous chef there.
Executive sous chef.
Deliciousness.
Yes.
And we are in your very first home that you've ever purchased. That was a very big deal. How long have you been here?
One year.
You bought the house when?
May 31st.
And how many months did it take to get it into moving condition?
Oh, so long, 6 months.
So not long, but yeah, so long. And now you've been living in it for?
A year.
Yeah.
And how does
less
it feel?
than a year, but we love it.
It feels great.
We love it.
All right, let's go look at your house. All right, so here we are in Cybil and Coco's house. I will tell you a couple of interesting things about this house. When you walk into the house, the only things that are the same in this house are the windows where the windows were, the doors where the door was, and this mirror, while it was not framed, this mirror was here in this house, and the stairs and the rail were there. But otherwise, they gutted the house when they bought it.
Yes.
There were some great parts of the house. There were some beautiful old floors, but they did not have another standing left in them. We can show you before pictures, but the kitchen was back in that small area, and this front area was more living space. Coco is a chef, and most of what it is that they do and how they spend their time is socializing. So while people have differing views on doing this and resale value, we flipped their house, and the kitchen became the central existence because that fits their lives, and they're not going anywhere anytime soon, and it will probably also fit other people's lives, and their sitting area became what was once a tiny kitchen that we would not have been able to fit modern appliances in.
I like to sit on this little spinny chair right here and survey my territory and do my work. And that's more of the eating table over there. This is the one that gets covered with papers and backpacks, and
This is the working kitchen office.
yeah, this is also the one that I will cover up with plastic very often and do major art projects on, and it doesn't disrupt the eating space because
I love it.
yeah.
All right.
So that's my favorite part of this space.
What's your favorite place in this space?
Well, obviously the kitchen,
Yeah.
which I kind of like. We came to a consensus, and one of my uncles, like, we brainstorm and we end up saying, like, instead of being reclusive there, making food for the people here, having fun, why don't you gonna be cooking here and just like hanging around with everyone? Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, for me, my favorite part is like all this line, countertop, the stove, the cabinets that I will never take them apart ever again because it was terrible work. I got so much respect for people who makes cabinets now.
Coco's kitchen's downstairs and yours is up here.
Yes, this is
No, this
something
is also
that-
my kitchen.
Yeah. I actually bought this for my classroom, and Coco insisted that we keep it here.
Okay.
It's hyper realistic, and it has lots of different food that you can make. Cookies.
Did you buy this? Like,
Sushi.
do they sell this now, or you bought this like second? Where did this?
I got this on Facebook Marketplace, as I have a lot of strange toys.
There's a part of why they chose this home is because there is a wall and a community garden that needs some love right next door. And so Cybil and Coco's vision is to help that community garden kind of get to the next stage and do some mosaic work and do some garden work and to do a mural. Oh my God, that looks amazing.
Isn't it cool?
That's what the mural will be.
It's gonna be called City Cat.
City cat. As opposed to kitty cat.
I had not even thought of that. By even Bolivian standards, you know, his family did not come from means, nor did mine. And the prospect of graduating became a little bit more enticing when I realized that we were probably going to be married. So I decided to go back to Princeton, but in order for him to come back to the States with me, we would have had to get married. And so I began the 4.5-month-long process of begging him to marry me. I roped in his friends and his family. I got everyone to give him every possible argument for why this was a good idea. He was like, no.
Yeah,
Nope.
At that point in
Made
my
that
life,
exact
I
face.
didn't like change that much. You know, I was just
terrified.
settled with my, you know, Wednesday soccer game that I organized and just, you know,
Yep.
living with my friend.
So
Yeah.
what was the compelling event? Like, what made you change? Because you're here now
Yeah.
and you're married to Cybil.
It was just, I don't know. Besides all the begging, it was, I guess I read a long time ago from a very good source that you can never say no to love because you can never say no to love.
And so you said yes.
So I said yes.